Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kia Janae of Pretty V Vlogs, and I'm here with another video. On this channel, we do all things glam, all things decor, shopping, and more. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thank you for doing so. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, you need to go ahead and do that because you're going to like it. And if you're not subscribed at this point, I really don't know what you're doing. Today was our last day in ATL, so we decided to visit the Martin Luther King National Historical Park. Unfortunately, a lot of the park was closed for maintenance, but we were able to go into the visitor center where we walked around and saw a few of the sites. We also saw a movie in the visitor center. We saw the birth home of Martin Luther King. We saw the old fire station. We saw the old church. We saw the new church. And we saw the tombstone of Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King. This was one of the main things I wanted to see while I was in Atlanta, so I'm glad we got a chance to at least see a little part of it. I wish we would have been able to actually tour the old church. I believe they were about to start the tours right around the time we were getting ready to leave, but there's always next time.
Through the big days and the quiet times, we laughed, we felt, we crossed some lines. Even when I couldn't find my way, you were there, and I'm okay. On the hardest days and nights I cried, you stayed close, you never left my side. I don't say it every single day, but you're the reason I'm okay. Thank you for being just who you are. Every word, every hug, every scar. No matter how much time passes through, I'll never forget what I got from you. Some days were heavy, some days were bright. I couldn't say sorry though I tried. But the day I found a little strength to speak, I realize it's me who's grown this deep.
So just our luck, guys. The, I guess, museum part is closed for maintenance. So we're about to head across the street to the visitor center and see what we can see in there. So this over here is the old church.
Bombing the wrong house. They bombed the fifth house, which wasn't his house. So he's telling us a little history too. But I don't know if it's this way or this way. Should be a sign.
Real what? Hello.
After that, and there's a picture right there of the first 16 black firefighters that joined the force in 1962. We got all kinds of little pieces of history here. Other history as well, so feel free to look around, see what you see. I mean, we're having fun. I got the pole. Got that one, I used to be on the back.
This is probably it. Yep.
He said that was the house they tried to get. This is the house they bombed right now. No, the guy was saying that. He said they meant to bomb his house, but he said they ended up bombing the fifth house. That's the house they did. He started movie at 1 o'clock.
What time is it?
On the southern slave, the Negro improved both physically and morally, and as a race, negroes continued.
Yes. In the South, the Negro with a profession, the white people were not employed.
The Negro certainly had a dog-like fidelity, and there is no tenderer spot for my heart than toward the old time.
Calvin, truck's looking fine now, boy. I think you come out all right. Show some things, good.
It was a very difficult period. It was a great deal of fear, violence.
Property could be destroyed, lives taken.
You said really different days.
There's always a danger of having too much.
Positive sense of its potential. Martin Luther King grew up in a family where he had many examples of ministers who were also civil rights leaders. Martin Luther King Sr. always stood as an example to his son.
Difficult to do, but you chose to do that. You feel that's your legacy that you chose to do.
Well, there are two things that have got to be very much. One is like Christian faith. And the other has been the experience that I've had. Growing up and coming into contact with things around me. And Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace. And so I committed myself to giving my service to make that peace.
This every time, someone around having his message.
Well, he would like to look for his bread a long holes.
You want to go to the front?
Landing on these shores, terror, tragedy, intimidation, fear, violence, and courage has epitomized their struggle. Sometimes passive, sometimes aggressive, but always hopeful they would be a part of the American dream. Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass, W.B. Du Bois, Fannie Lou Hamer, all fighting for the same cause, freedom.
Before I be a slave, I be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Freedom has remained elusive for many Americans of African descent. The 20th century was no different. It signaled the need for a new time and a new voice. On January 15, 1929, Mrs. Alberta King gave birth to her first baby boy in Atlanta, Georgia. Born as Michael Luther King Jr., the family later changed his name to Martin. His father and grandfather had both pastored Ebenezer Baptist Church. Growing up, Martin excelled in school and at age 15 entered Morehouse College. He graduated with a degree in sociology in 1948 at the age of 19. That same year, he was ordained and went on to further his studies at Crozier Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, where he received his BA degree in divinity. From there, he attended Boston University, receiving his PhD in philosophy at age 26. While attending Boston University, he met Coretta Scott, an aspiring concert singer. She vividly recalls those days.
When I first saw Martin, he was driving his 51 green Chevrolet. And I walked down and looked at him and I said, my goodness, he's so young and he's so short. He looked just like a little boy. But, you know, as he talked, he just grew taller and taller. But he's very, very mature. And so I soon forgot about all of that.
Returning to Atlanta, he followed the steps of his father and grandfather. In 1954, Martin received a call to come to Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. Little did anyone realize that this church, just a half block from the state capitol, would become a landmark in history and propel the young preacher from Georgia to national and international prominence. The sequence which began these world-changing events started simply. On December 1st, 1955, a 42-year-old seamstress named Mrs. Rosa Parks boarded a Montgomery bus. Along the way, the seats filled, leaving a white man no place to sit in the front of the bus. The custom and strictly enforced Jim Crow law forced any black rider to yield his or her seat to someone white. Occasionally someone would protest, but it was done silently or in action by leaving the bus. Black riders rarely protested. They usually just complied. This day, however, Rosa Parks refused to move and was arrested. The word soon spread throughout Montgomery. The town's black community organized with spontaneity to boycott city buses. Blacks in the city organized the Montgomery Improvement Association and elected Dr. King as its spokesperson and president. The boycott organizers at first only hoped to have community cooperation. To their surprise, when the first post-boycott buses rolled, only a few blacks boarded. Success seemed imminent, but not without struggle. As blacks walked, formed carpools, and found creative ways to travel to work, the white power structure began countering their effort. On December 10th, they stopped all bus service to the black community. A loss of revenue prompted city officials to file suit. They claimed blacks illegally operated a transportation system. They declared any of the cars and station wagons used by area churches to support the boycott in violation of city ordinance. Montgomery Mayor W.A. Gale ordered the city's legal department to file such proceedings as it may deem proper to end the boycott. On January 26, Montgomery police officers arrested Dr. King for driving 30 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. 4 days later, while he spoke in a church, his home was bombed. The battle that began in the streets then moved to the courts. On February 1st, 1956, 5 women from the boycott filed suit, asking the court to declare Montgomery's travel segregation laws unconstitutional. City officials countered, indicting Dr. King and others for conspiracy to hinder and prevent the operation of business without just or legal cause. In May of that year, the federal courts found racial segregation on city bus lines unconstitutional. In November, the United States Supreme Court upheld that ruling.
I hereby defy a ruling handed down by the United States Supreme Court, ordering desegregation of public carriers. Alabama state law requiring segregation of races on buses still stands.
I have this day issued orders to the chief of police and the police department to continue to make arrests in all violations with reference to the segregation laws.
Meanwhile, white-owned Montgomery insurance companies set up another roadblock. They canceled the policies on church vehicles used in the boycott.
That was when Martin called me in Atlanta and said, "Can you get me some insurance?" I said, "Of course." That's what I thought. I didn't know until I called one of my companies that I'd been doing considerable business with. So you're talking about the Montgomery bus boycott? I said, "Sure, why?" He said, "Haven't you heard? The word has been passed around that anybody that touches will be kicked out of the insurance business." I said, "But I'm in a risk-taking business. And this time, Mr. The cause is greater than the risk, and I'm taking it. So tell them to get the shoes and the feet ready, because they're going to have to kick me out."
And the cars and the movement rolled on. In 1957, Atlanta hosted a conference attended by a number of African American clergy. From this, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, began. Dr. King became founder and president. That same year, he appeared on the cover of Time magazine. While in New York City autographing books, an attempt was made on his life.
Before I knew it, I had been stabbed by this demented woman. But there was a letter. It came from a little girl. She said, "While it should not matter, I would like to mention that I'm a white girl. And I read that if you had sneezed, you would have died. And I'm simply writing you to say that I'm so happy that you didn't sneeze."
The nonviolent protest movement of the late Mahatma Gandhi had long fascinated Dr. King. In 1959, Dr. and Mrs. King spent a month in India as guest of Prime Minister Nehru to study Gandhi's nonviolent techniques. In 1960, the King family moved to Atlanta after serving 6 years at Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery. Dr. King became co-pastor with his father at Ebenezer Baptist Church, allowing him more time to devote to the civil rights movement. Inspired by Dr. King, other U.S. cities began to take up the cause for freedom.
I would say first that at this moment, we must decide that we will no longer spend our money in businesses that discriminate against Negroes.
The new time and new voice gave the nation a wake-up call. Lunch counter demonstrations, sit-ins, kneel-ins became commonplace. Students got involved in schools throughout the South, and the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC or SNCC, was formed.
I wrote to Martin Luther King Jr. and told him of my desire to attend this law school, and he wrote me back and sent me a round-trip Greyhound bus ticket to travel to Montgomery to meet with him. It was a wonderful experience. I would never, ever forget it. That one visit with him changed my life.
Other older civil rights organizations also attacked entrenched Southern laws and customs. The Congress of Racial Equality, known as CORE, formed a vital link in the nonviolent protest chain. CORE, founded in 1942, organized interstate freedom bus rides to protest bus segregation laws. Attacks on these efforts often ended in tragedy.
You can never whip these birds if you don't keep you and them separate. You've got to keep the white and the black separate. The best thing for King to do is to get out of Alabama as quickly as he can, because he's a menace to the peace of this city.
He started writing around the margins of the newspaper. I mean, he just right along the edges, all around the newspaper, because he didn't have any paper. And when he finished writing around the edges of the newspaper and used up all of the free space on the newspaper, he started writing on the toilet tissue.
My dear fellow clergymen, while confined here in the Birmingham City Jail, I came across your recent statement calling my present activities unwise and untimely. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. For years now I have heard the word wait. It rings in the ear of every Negro with piercing familiarity. And when you have seen vicious mobs lynch your mothers and fathers at will and drown your sisters and brothers at whim, when you have seen hate-filled policemen curse, kick, and even kill your black brothers and sisters, when you see the vast majority of your 20 million Negro brothers smothering in an airtight cage of poverty in the midst of an affluent society, when you are humiliated day in and day out by nagging signs reading white in color, when your first name becomes nigger, your middle name becomes boy, however old you are, and your last name becomes John, and your wife and mother are never given the respected title Mrs., then you will understand why we find it difficult to wait.
The August 28th March on Washington drew more than 200,000 people from across the nation to the Lincoln Memorial. There, this eloquent orator and compassionate leader mesmerized the world with one of the greatest speeches of this century.
I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. I say to you today, my friend, let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside. Let freedom ring when we can one. When we allow freedom ring. When we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city. We will be able to speed up that day when all of us children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last,
All right, guys, so we are heading out. We're about to go ahead and go get something to eat now. So I may pick you guys up when I get to wherever we're going to eat at. But if not, I'll probably pick you up when we get to the airport.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak. Yeah. Can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat. Yeah. This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're my baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. You know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, babe. So come give me love.
What you gonna do for them drums? You got a full-time now for that? Go on over there. Get some beads, Jordan. You matching their colors and everything, girl. Turn up. Hey,
There you go, Will. There you go, Will. I got you one, boy. I got you one. What? I got you one, too. Here we go. Thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alright, we gotta go this way, right? This way? You be locked up.
In between the first and the second blue light, please. We cannot push back from this gate until we have this plane balanced for takeoff and landing. 4 to the rear and 4 to the middle from the front. You do not have to get your things out of the bin unless you need something during the flight.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of. Young and untamed, I've been out of range, keeping it low. But I wanna be bold with it. Don't care who we told about it. Wow, baby, got a hold on it. Let love unfold tonight. They'll be calling us gold. No lies, so fair with it. Tell me what can I do now? Ain't it always funny how soon as I let my guard down, here comes that familiar sound. When you start to get tongue-tied, and in my heart I feel you lie. Though I knew the whole damn time, why do I act so surprised? 'Cause our friends keep your secrets, and your family helped you do this. Since you don't think you should live differently, what's left for me when it all ends? You need some real ones on your side. The type to pull up, down to right. Keep it 100, tell you if you're wrong or right. Yeah, you need some real ones on your side. I can see through all the fake, but I give my all to those who take. It's disaster in the making, how easily we break. We're all diamonds in the rough, but no one's gonna call your bluff. You need someone you can trust to tell you when you messed up. 'Cause our friends keep your secrets, and your family enables weakness. And I don't think you could live differently. What's left for me when it all ends? You needed some real ones on your side. The type to pull up, down to right. Yeah, keep it 100, tell you if you're wrong or right. Yeah, you need some real ones on your side, so I know that they're on our side.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah, oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty.
Thanks for watching.